Stop making excuses. Go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. Very nice to have you along with us today. We are here to remind you that small business is big business. Your business is our business. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah?
I am doing fantastic. I found this great meme over on Facebook that said, "Make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous."
You know, that's perfect. I love that. And you find the best memes on Facebook anyway. But that one is perfect for who we are and what we do.
So let's make today so perfect, so awesome that yesterday gets jealous. And how do you do that? What are the parameters that would make yesterday so jealous? Well, most of us, if you think about yesterday, we probably did our normal routine. We went through our normal behaviors we were on autopilot. We were just getting stuff done. And so it probably wouldn't even take much, but just a little tweak.
Just a little tweak, a little intention.
Yeah.
All right.
Something deliberate, intentional, on purpose.
Yesterday was a great day. I felt you were back and everything is better in the world because you're hanging out here on the air and in the office, and we got a chance to talk about the business and all of that. So
that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Today we have a little higher standard here.
Oh,
I think.
Well, but it doesn't matter what your standard is,
right? Just make it better.
Make it better.
I like it.
Make it better. All right. Well, here's something else that might make your today a little more awesome than yesterday.
All right.
Automate your scheduling. Have you ever gone to somebody's website or gotten an email from somebody? We're going to try and coordinate calendars, like a phone call. Let's meet for coffee, or let's have a meeting.
Yeah.
And you go back and forth and back and forth. How about Monday at 11?
No,
I've
got this. I can't do that. Yeah.
And it takes back and forth and back and forth, multiple emails, especially if you do it on email. And then the time between each one of those responses isn't quite like you get in a text message, even though a text message might not necessarily be immediate, but 12 hours could go by before you get a response back from an email I'm thinking of Thursday at 9.
Yeah.
And so
meanwhile, I've held Thursday at 9 and Friday is 7 and Saturday is 6, all in case. Right.
So here's something that happened to my husband and I. We were invited to go to dinner with some friends.
Okay.
But we were traveling, we were kind of looking at our kids' schedule, and we weren't really sure. And by the time we got around to saying yes, which was probably about 18 hours later.
Okay.
They'd already booked it.
Oh.
I'm like, are you kidding? They didn't hold it?
Wait, you invited me.
Right.
Yeah.
And you didn't hold it. But when they didn't hear, they made other plans.
I understand that. I mean, from a practical perspective, I do understand that.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sorry you missed your dinner.
Well, we rescheduled, and so that was fine, but it did kind of have a little.
Wait a minute.
You didn't just hold that for me. You weren't just sitting waiting by the phone, waiting for me to say, yes, I'm going to have dinner with you. Nope. They moved on.
Actually, it drives people crazy when they're sitting by the phone waiting for people to answer their calendar things.
And so
you have a suggestion?
Well, I have a topic. I don't know if I have a suggestion.
Okay.
I have been on the receiving end of somebody saying, here, book, here's my calendar. And at first I thought, your calendar? Here's my calendar. Right? Who gets to say whose calendar gets shared? And I guess he who shares first, the other person now has to go to the calendar.
But this doesn't have to be a thing, because really what they're saying to you is you have free selection of anything and make it fit yours.
And so it has been kind of handy.
Yeah.
People are very busy, and I have to book like 2, 3, 4 weeks out because of the time schedules. but that's real life anyways.
It is real life. And what you'd be doing is doing that back and forth if you didn't have the automation. So there's a calendar software, and there's lots of them,
There's
right?
lots of them. There's lots of them.
Allow you to schedule within, you can block a 15-minute or 30-minute or an hour on my schedule if I just send you the link. Is that how that works?
That's how that works. And and you can do it for one-on-ones. You can do it for groups.
Yeah.
If you've got groups that are trying to get together, so there's lots of software out there. And at first I think I am. I still don't use one, but I signed Eric up for one this morning.
Yeah, you did.
Let's do it with you.
I clicked it to go see what availability I have.
Oh
my gosh. I'm available a lot. I think I'm going to have to go in and trim the trees because I'm available from 6 a.m. to noon or something like that.
No. I put it from 9 a.m. to 1.
Okay.
Did it show 6 a.m.?
No.
Oh.
I'm exaggerating.
I'm like, I did that. 9 a.m. was for your first one till 1, because at 1 o'clock you start getting ready for the radio show. And I just did the mornings. I didn't put weekends or evenings.
I saw that. Thank you.
You made it sound like, oh my gosh, I'm so available. So if
everybody were to go in and fill all those things out, I would have no time to do all the things that I do today.
Well, that is because you don't put the things you do today in your calendar.
Touche.
So it will force you to use your calendar. And I think that's the scary part to it, is I don't put, when you think about all the things that you do in your day, it's not scheduled. So now you're opening up your schedule to somebody else to put in your schedule, to add things. And you're thinking, well, wait a minute, but that's when I would have been whatever it is you were doing.
Yeah.
But you didn't schedule it. And so here's, as entrepreneurs, as human beings, schedule. Now, if you are an entrepreneur, you need to schedule some downtime. You need to schedule some downtime into your calendar, because otherwise you will work yourself so hard and you won't have any downtime. So things that make you happy, your workouts, meeting, lunch with family or whatever it is, put in your downtime. Now, if you are treating your business like a hobby, schedule your work time, because that's the thing that's not getting in the calendar the most. And so depending on, your issues, your priorities. So if you have follow-up time and you need to follow up, perhaps you're at a trade show and you need to have time to follow up, or, do the work that you've sold, whatever it is,
right? Make
sure that you are scheduling so that you are in control of your calendar.
Sure.
Because that's when you hand it over and just open up your calendar, like pretend you were old school and you had it in paper, right? In a planner form. And you were to just open it up and leave it on the counter, and anybody could come by and fill it in.
Yeah, it feels like Angel's about ready to play a game of checkers, and she just queened herself, or kinged, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. I'll take every space.
I remember when we first started working out at Orange Theory Fitness, I went in and scheduled all like 13 weeks of working out for you, and I put it on their schedule, and I got it in your calendar. But at the end of that 13 weeks, because it was on purpose. We were headed to Mexico.
Sure.
At the end of that 13 weeks, I stopped scheduling it. And Eric went into the gym. And he's like, "What do you mean I'm not on the calendar? It's always been on my calendar." Yeah. Well, how do you think it got there?
Thank you, Angel.
So now you get to be in charge.
Oh.
But now you have to really prioritize how you're going to spend your day. And now leave a few moments of time for those meetings to happen from somebody else to schedule.
All right.
Can you handle it?
I think so.
You can't handle it.
I can.
You can't handle the schedule.
I'll figure it out. One way or the other.
One way or the other. So it's all tied into your calendar.
I see that.
Right. So when you put something in your calendar, it
blocks the other ones out.
the other one out. Yeah.
That's cool.
Right. Now, if you block it all out,
there's no room for meetings.
There's no room for meetings. Yeah. And think of meetings as new revenue.
Well, possible new revenue, right? Absolutely.
Versus what it is you were going to be doing anyways.
Okay.
Maybe.
Right?
Eating tacos, not new revenue.
Now, wait a minute.
but you can schedule in that. You have to schedule a little bit of that.
I absolutely
because
do.
as an entrepreneur, you've got to schedule the fun
tacos.
things, right?
Yeah.
Right. But you can't have every day, all day doing that.
I think this is exciting, actually. I really do. And, you know, with the way that we're using it, I think it's even more so because it gains, you know, it's a direct line to potential customer source that is fantastic.
Well, I'm excited to use you as the guinea pig.
Yeah. I did notice that, and that's okay because you do a lot, and so I guess it's about time I stepped up.
No. Just get it all in the calendar.
Yeah, it'll be in the calendar. All right, folks, we've got a great show for you today, so don't go anywhere. More positive business talk just on the other side of these messages. You're listening to Eric and Angel, and this is the Experience Pros Radio Network.